A couple years ago, I wrote a devotion about the battles that we face. And there's a phrase in there that says, I pray you win the battle that no one knows about. And I have been in these types of battles before where they were wreaking havoc over my mind, over my life, over my home. And during this particular season, I was worried, I was stressed, I was having a lot of anxious thoughts, and I felt just heavy in my spirit. And I remember I would put my face on, put my smile on, I would show up to different things, and I would act like everything was great. And then I would get back home and I would feel discouraged and I would feel restless and tossing and turning, and I couldn't sleep at night. I would have what I call those tear-stained pillow nights. And I did not know how things were going to turn out. But I remembered that my mom called me early in the morning and she said, Stephanie, God woke me up in the middle of the night. I have been praying for you and Asbel. The enemy is trying to destroy what God has put together. The enemy is trying to sabotage what God has been doing in both you and Asbel. And I was like, Mom, you have no idea what I'm going through. I got all emotional. Well, she began to speak life into me. She began to pray over me. She began to quote scriptures over me and just begin to say, Stephanie, you are in a spiritual battle. This is not a fleshly battle. You are in spiritual warfare. You must continue to pray and to believe that God is going to bring you through. Well, I can tell you, she said a lot more things, but those are just, I'm just kind of paraphrasing it all. But I can tell you, after that phone call, something shifted. I felt a shift in my spirit. I felt something shifting in my home, and something began to shift in my husband. Things begin to break, things begin to change. And what it taught me was that prayer can go where you can't go. Prayer can go into rooms where you can't go. Prayer can change things that you can't change. Prayer can fix things that you can't fix. Prayer can do things that you can't do. So I want to encourage you wherever you are on this journey. Some of you might be in a ruthless battle right now, and it's wreaking havoc over your home. I want to encourage you to do like Joshua 1:9 says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be terrified, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Remember that no matter the battles that we are facing, no matter the spiritual warfare that we are in, that God is with us and that he will go with us everywhere we go.